It's official. Shador Sanders officially lost over minimum $36 million due to the NFL collusion that was going on. And I'm not going to say allegedly. They can, in fact, I double dare the NFL to sue me. You feel me? Because now when the NFL sues you, you got to open up the books. And I got a video dropping. I actually created it, but it got messed up. An edit video of that super fan who's suing the NFL for racial biasness or whatever. We're gonna break that down. Shout out to that fan. I should have did the video on that fan. I think it was 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago after the draft. The fan, sued the NFL. But there's an update with that fan and the Georgia court systems. Oh, we're gonna break it down. I got the video for y'all. Don't worry about it. If you're a YouTuber, I just gave you an alley-oop. We shouldn't just make videos and copy each other, because I have no issues when people steal content from me, because that's the whole point. I do this journalistic duty. I want it to go everywhere. What I'm trying to tell y'all before I start this video is, don't just do videos like Shedeur got a new jersey today or things like that. Like, it's cool, we could bring it up, but that shouldn't be your only content. You dig what I'm saying? That should never be your only content. You should have content that's going on with a lot of the serious things that matter. That's my little alley-oop to y'all. But shout out to that fan. Now let's dig in with this right here. $36 million. People have died for less. $36 million. A lot of you guys gonna say it don't matter for Shedeur. He's rich already. Life don't work like that, bro. The money that I have in my savings accounts, yes, all that goes towards the family. All that is for the family. I'm a simple man, bro. I live life simple. I'm not a vagabond, but I could happily live in my car. I slept in my car already, lived in the shelters already, bro. This is factual. Nobody could tell me what life is. At this point of my life, for the last 17 years, I gave my life to just living life. Notice I didn't say gave it to God, because I feel a lot of the times I'm literally, how do I say it? A lot of the times I'm literally knowing the fact I'm not righteous as I could be, bro. I'm a sinner. And it takes a strong person to admit that, but even a strong person to change. And I'm trying to change, but no excuses. You dig what I'm saying? So with Shador Sanders, I do look at the money like that's his income. His father's money isn't his. You don't know what could happen in life. Why should Shedeur depend only on his father's money? God, let me not use God. Let me say the Most High, because people believe in spiritually different ways. So the Most High, meaning whatever higher energy that gave us life, whether you believe in scriptures or not, the higher energy of the Most High wants you to work. They don't like lazy people, incompetent people who refuse to get better and elevate. So at the end of the day, watching Shedeur lose $36 million, that was a purpose that was done. Because I don't think it's that they don't want Shedeur to ever be in the NFL, but I really do think it was a humiliation process. And you know the R word, which I'm not going to say for the algorithm purpose. I emphatically believe it was to put the Sanders legacy through that. But not only that, I already broke it down. It was to cause an effect to anybody melanated who think you're bigger than the program. You got to be a fool and a complete idiot to not know that's exactly what the hell they wanted to go on, bro. Because that's too powerful. You got this primetime effect. Deion Sanders ain't never switched up since high school. Shout out to Fort Myers High School in Florida. If you know, you know. Shout out to my coaches who said they went to school with Deion Sanders. We had a couple of Michael Irvin's nephew went to school with me. A couple of the Sanders family. They didn't go to school with me, but I've always seen them around. They'll be like, I'm the cousin or whatever. It's a Florida thing, no matter what part of Florida you from. I think it's from the South. We a football magnet, bro. But nonetheless, Sanders is too powerful, bro. That man's voice echo chamber. No matter how much you hate Deion Sanders, the fact that you hate him, he's powerful. Because I ain't never spent my time worrying about people I hate. Now, when I talk about these new people that I expose, I don't hate them. I'm exposing their evil doings out there, but I don't have hate for the next man like that. Some I do, I can't lie. The scripture tells you there's a time to love and there's a time to hate. So I lied right there. Some people I do hate. I can't even lie to you guys. But I don't wake up just focusing on that individual that I hate. You guys dig what I'm saying? Or following their movements. You guys claim to hate Deion Sanders. He's garbage. He's trash. You said the same thing about his kids. But yeah, you have your own football teams. You've never gave this energy to focus on them. Could you imagine the energy you use to hate on the Sanders if you use that energy to root for your own team? Some of you guys got kids and family members who play football. You've never been to a game. You've never went to their high school game, Pop Warner game, Division I games. You've never even supported your NFL teams, your college football teams. But every day you wake up, you speak on Coach Prime. And I'm not supposed to look at you weird? I'm not supposed to think you're obsessed too much? You can't call me obsessed. I'm a supporter of melanated people. I'm a supporter of Coach Prime and Colorado program and all Florida teams. So it would make sense, someone who has a particular group of people or particular team they love, of course they're going to support them. That's not an obsession. An obsession is you not liking something, but you follow it every day. You watch it, you bitch and complain like a vagabond, a true vagabond. Never let that go over your head. But $36 million, shout out to Graham, his teammate, who was the 5th pick. He just signed a contract for $40.1 million. And I think the signing bonus was $26 million. Tony Purcelli, he broke this news out about Shedeur and how much money was lost. They all confirmed it. When I do these videos, whether it's in my backyard, beautiful yard that the Most High and the supporters help with, or when I'm on, you feel me, edited videos, matching all the receipts, I'm always gonna cite my source. This ain't just me yapping, god damn it, it's not. I'm gonna make a comment where somebody made a comment at, don't say god damn it. I didn't say god damn it, G-O-D. I said God. It's a Southern thing, G-O-T, not G-O-D. So miss me with you fake Christians in the comment sections. You dismiss the entire video to be like, I'm gonna pray for you because you use God names in vain. Fuck you, bitch nigga. You don't know scripture, hoe ass nigga. These, what I'm saying, are not curse words. That's a profanity. There's a difference. God doesn't talk about profanity. He does speak on vulgarity. But when he says you can't use curse words, it has nothing to do with fuck you, bitch, or none of that. In fact, bitch is in the Bible, you weirdo. Curse words is, I wish you're not successful. That's a curse. I curse you and your family for life. That's a curse, what they talk about. But you people don't understand the scripture, got the goddamn nerve to talk scripture with me. You don't read no Bible. You're not even a Christian. And number one, there's no such thing as Christian or Christianity in the Bible. A Christian just means a follower of Christ. But we're not going to get into no scriptures right now. Actually, we should always get into scriptures, truthfully. But let's stick to the point. Your bitch ass is a hater. And you're a vagabond. So you try to use religion to conflict the comment section to pretend you're this greater than soul person. You're the most degenerate person on this platform. In fact, I'm scared of wicked people like you. You just use God names in vain. You misused the scripture and lied. Yeah, you thought I was one of you people, bro. I'm a scripture man. Shout out to my father, the Reverend. My dad's a Reverend, dog. I got scripture name. I'm an identical twin. We both got an important scripture name in the Bible that I'm not going to waste time telling you here. But weird niggas hopping in here thinking I'm one of these other fake Christians to be like, oh, God. And then I seen 6 idiots. They clicked a like on your dumbass comment because there's other 6 fakers in the building. That's the beautiful thing about me. It's sinners like me who know the scripture more than you people half-stepping it and faking it here. In fact, you use God name in vain and you use blasphemy and you curse people. You went against God because you hate Deion Sanders and Shador Sanders. Notice, you didn't even talk about the video. You watched the 13, 15-minute video and the only thing you can say out of your bitch-ass mouth is, don't say God damn. You bitch-ass nigga, I didn't say God damn. I said got, G-O-T. Got nothing to do with God. But look at you. Yeah, you see yourself in the mirror every day, or do you? Because some of you people, you'll hate what you see. No wonder you don't brush your teeth in the morning. You know how I know? You got to look in the mirror. And you people walk around all day with this fake posture and exterior out here. But that interior is just Dead inside. Right, zombie mode in this bitch. You feel me? Now let me turn up. They took $36 million from this young man. For what? You don't like his father? You try to construct all these lies about Shedeur. This is why he's no good and blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, bums like Trevor Lawrence, the #1 pick, barely gets talked about. Look at all these interceptions he thrown. Y'all made a mess out of Jameis Winston. But guess what about Jameis Winston? Yes, he threw a lot of interceptions. Y'all know me. Whether you black, white, Spanish, Asian, I don't make no excuse for nobody. Unacceptable of those interceptions. Coordinators don't get blamed, though. But Eric Bieniemy, he can't get a job. We ain't going to get into that, though. We know the semantics y'all play. But one thing about Jameis Winston, with all the interceptions, he still looked like a Hall of Famer quarterback. That's why it's hard to get rid of Jameis Winston. No matter how much jokes y'all do about his interceptions or whatnot, that nigga be looking like a stud, bruh. He can have one game with 430 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions, and that's what make it hard to just dismiss Jameis. He just got key mistakes. I'm not going to make excuses for him that he should have been fixed, but goddamn, you can see the talent. With Trevor Lawrence, I've been waiting since his senior in high school. When they won that national championship, I seen a scrub in the comments trying to tell me Trevor Lawrence don't suck. That ain't him. Trevor Lawrence wasn't giving no help. He only had 1 star in Clemson. It was T. Higgins. I told that bitch nigga, get me a BLT sandwich and hold the goddamn mayonnaise. Get me a BLT sandwich and hold the goddamn mayonnaise. Did you really say T. Higgins was the only star on that team that Trevor Lawrence got? Another bitch-ass race soldier who doesn't know anything about football. Trevor Lawrence had minimum 19 to 30 superstars on his team. All right, I'm exaggerating. Regular stars. There are 4 stars and 5 stars players at Clemson at that time when Dabo Swinney had the advantage of recruiting, you know, before NIL. Now NIL is here, which I don't like, but it forces these bitch-ass coaches to coach now. You see everybody getting exposed. When you can't hold the player no more, you got to rely on your so-called intelligent, high IQ coaches. Now you get to see there are a bunch of hicks who can't coach a lick. Yeah, it's exposing season, man. Cat Williams told y'all last year, a lot of niggas gonna get exposed. Sean Lewis, they gave him all that credit. That boy was in talks for a job with San Diego State while he was demoted and still working for Colorado. These goddamn agents, man. Like I said, get me a BLT sandwich. Hold my goddamn mayonnaise, bruh. Put some mustard in that bitch. I don't want no mayonnaise today, bruh. This nigga come over here trying to yap and tell me all that, bro. You took $36 million from this man for all type of reasons. There's like 100 different reasons why y'all did the Sanders like that. I can name a lot. I'd rather you go subscribe to the channel and go watch my videos. You'll see everything get listed on multiple videos on why they did them like that. I don't need to explain what doesn't need to be explained because some weirdo nigga think he God and coming in the comments, you need to talk to me. Nigga, this ain't, nigga think this the 1700s or something. Niggas got shackles and chains on them. Maybe spiritually, but physically, niggas allegedly might get smacked the fuck up if you come playing with people in real life like that, bruh. Fall the hell back, nigga. Nigga think he's so superior, he be crashing out in the comments. You know what kind of people they are. They come in, it be the step infections and racist mayos, bruh. If you're a good mayo, you know I'm not talking about you. Mind your business, this ain't for you. Niggas come in that comment, get the yapping, like he got some type of power. They be trying to control your platform. That's how their mindset is. It's to conquer. Nigga be like, that's what humans are supposed to do. It's self-preservation. Self-preservation is a thing. But ain't you niggas are not in a situation you need to self-preservate. Your greed, your pride, your insecurities. That's why you conquer. Nigga got all the type of resources in the world. He's still conquering other continents because of who you are. Nah, don't try to make an excuse of self-preservation. You're a murderous mindset. I don't care if you're black, white, Spanish, Asian. Many groups of people in the human family are despicable. They make serial killers look like angels, the kind of people I'm talking about, but you won't catch my drift. So let's fast forward, man. Shador Sanders got robbed of $36 million. I'm going to stand on that. These are the games they play. But all you did was put a battery on Shedeur. If given a proper chance, he don't want no handouts. Real melanated people don't like handouts. I'm not a proponent of getting handouts. Because I know you Mayo people think you know us, and I'm a conservative man. Notice I didn't say a conservative black man. That would be a Jason Whitlock and all these Marcel Wileys and these people who are catering and pandering to a certain segment. That would be like a Robert Griffin. He don't know if he's a liberal today or a conservative. That's one of those. When I'm conservative, I'm a traditional, educated black man who believe in traditional values. No matter if it was during the slave days or today, I believe those values is what made us strong. So they don't preach dudes like me out here no more. So you can't put me in a box. So when these people come and write weird comments, you voted for Obama and all this weird, because you think you know black people. That's your insecurities and your arrogance. You think you know us. So you say dumb, outdated comments like fried chicken and watermelon. You don't have a father. Even though I said multiple times my dad's a reverend. In fact, when I think about it, all my life in the hood, fuck your per capitas and what your FBI stats say. These are the same people who put J. Edgar Hoover, the dude who loved wearing dresses, as the head of the Central Intelligence Agencies to openly admit on these CIA paperwork they sabotaged entire black progress, bro. But these people will use the same system that openly admits it lies about black people, harms black folks, find ways to stop our progress. Not just Black Wall. There was like 38 Black Wall Streets in America. We need to stop talking about Oklahoma Black Wall Street only. We need to bring up the massacres, the over 300 it wasn't just Rosewood and Tulsa, Oklahoma. Our people really need to learn about their history so you can never make the same mistake again. You dig what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, miss me with your per capita. When I looked in the hood, I seen fathers everywhere. Even the kids who ended up being killers or whatnot. So a lot of you males have this self-superiority complex where you act and pretend to yourself you're the good guys in this movie. You have the nerve to point at other people at the bad guys. I would keep my mouth shut coming from the lineage y'all come from. And then this is why I used to feel sympathy for you guys when you Mayo people hurt each other. You kill your families, the kids. You're robbing banks for the last 200 and something years. Y'all been robbing banks. Where you think these black folks learned that behavior from? And that's the problem with y'all. So now I get to look deep into your mindset. There is no combating and arguing with you guys. Would you argue with a brick wall all day? So when you see me turn up on certain races, it's because I'm not about to lecture and have an articulate, intelligent conversation with a piece of shit vagabond. A vagabond from the underworld. Get the hell out of here, bruh. In 2025, Negroes are still trying to have dialogues and intelligent conversation with a beast that doesn't like you. A beast who doesn't even know how wicked it is. So no, I don't waste my time with all that. You can play the semantics with your favorite YouTubers. I'm a straight shooter, dog. I learned from Mayo people, some of the greatest Mayo people in the world. They taught me how to be a straight shooter, bruh. That's it. So you so-called Mayo people claim you have fathers and all, but that's a lie. Every time I've seen, because my mom made me go to Mayo schools. She made me go to Mayo community so I can learn the world. Not that she didn't like her people. You got to get acclimated to the environment that you're in with your so-called oppressors. So all the time, I'm seeing these kids in school who are Mayo. They got good clothes and all that. But they never had their fathers come to the award shows, never had their fathers at the games. And then they little Joey and Brad is telling you, my mom and dad aren't together. How come y'all don't talk about the divorces that's high with y'all? And that's why y'all end up murdering your families, because the woman done took everything from you. Y'all don't bring that part up. Where you think it started for Papa's or Rolling Stone? It was not a black man. You guys need to go indulge in the history. It's because a lot of Mayo fathers were taking off. They started having multiple family things. It was not a thing in our community. That's why I'm with a wife now who I love to death, but we do argue. She do got a loud mouth, but I'm a staunch supporter in for better or worse. We're not just gonna make divorce a thing. Now, if people did get divorced, to each his own, but this is the mindset they want you to think fathers don't care about their families. Sick type of people, man. And then when you have a father there, like Shador's dad, they still have more negative connotations on you. So it's not really about hoods and not having fathers. They just don't like you, nigga. Quit stepping and catering to them. They don't like you. This is bigger than football. It's deeper than football. Love your family, love your kids. Stay blessed.